In this presentation, we will be talking about what Elderly Express is, why we created the service, our goals for the service, the benefits of it, and also a study of our market, where we want to expand to, why we're going to expand, and how we will expand. So, what is Elderly Express? Elderly Express is a service that transports elderly people to whatever location they need to go to. So, this can be to different places such as grocery stores, restaurants, and appointments. And it will operate similarly to Life Alert, so the older people can navigate it easily. All they have to do is click a button and someone will come and drive to them. This service will be relatively cheap to the consumers because a lot of elderly people aren't able to afford really high-end services. So we want to make the service to help them rather than to make a profit. Why do we create the service? We created the service because a lot of elderly people need to drive to get groceries, go to appointments, to get food, and more. However, a lot of elderly people make up deaths in the US from driving, which is around 67% of the deaths in the US in 2022, according to NHTSA data. So we want to make sure that our service can provide them transportation in a lower risk way. Our goals with this service are to help elderly people stay active and independent by providing them these reliable rides. We want to ensure that all vehicles are easy to get in and out of so that no accidents can occur during the service. We want to make sure that we Our goals with this service are to help elderly people stay active and independent by providing them these reliable rides. We want to ensure that all vehicles are easy to get in and out of so that no accidents can occur during the service. We want to make sure that we create a simple app with big text so that elderly people can use it easily and efficiently. We want to offer extra help like carrying groceries and providing door to door services. We want to organize social events so elderly people can make sure that they stay social. We want to keep costs low by partnering with local government or healthcare providers. And we also want to work with healthcare providers to offer rides to medical appointments so that they have an expert on hand. The benefits of our service are that there will be less accidents on the road, there will be a peace of mind for relatives of elderly people, there will be healthier elderly people, there will be more customers for local businesses since the elderly people will be able to go and support them. It will be less liability for governments, and it will result in an overall happier community. When conducting our market study, we found that Japan is projected to be comprised of 40% elderly people by 2050. 30% of elderly people in Japan find it difficult to get accessible transportation. 1 in 4 people in Japan over 80 still drive, and half of Americans aged 65 and older do not have access to public transportation. We are going to expand our services to Japan, and we are doing this because Japan has the highest percentage of old people in the world. Japanese government also has one of the best support systems for the elderly people in the world, which is one of the reasons why we are extending our services to Japan. We will first establish in the United States, and once we are successful, then that is when we will go and expand to Japan and show our services and benefits and how we did. Once that is done, we will help build our services in Japan.